Hello, I'm here to introduce the one-of-a-kind, big-hearted, so beautiful you can go blind. 32-year-old babe from Sacramento, California, Samantha Campsberg. Sam, you've done some amazing things this year. You've gone from dancing in the streets of Sac to strutting on the runway of New York City. And of course, as always, you've been catching flights. But this year, you've also been catching some major feelings. But life isn't just about what you do. It's about who you are. So we've created this video to remind you of who you are to us. I hope you enjoy. Hey, Suzette, tell us what the prompt is.
Describe Sam in one word.
I mean, there's many words, but I would choose
compassionate,
is supportive,
exceptional,
sweetest, most thoughtful, genuine, beautiful people I know.
thoughtful, loyal, fun-loving,
welcoming and warm.
as courageous, energetic,
Sam is electric.
electric,
It's gonna be loyalty. And I'm gonna say sweet.
Cool with a K.
absolutely down to do anything and go on any adventure.
An amazing person. Just has so much grace.
Thoughtful,
Shadow, because when we were growing up, you were my shadow in the early days.
the brightest, most intelligent, gorgeous, precious,
Genuine.
determined,
A pumpkin spice, basic bitch.
Amazing would be a great word.
Sam, you're very charismatic. Another word, big-hearted. You have a radiant personality, very magnetic.
You're a beautiful young woman that isn't afraid to live life to its fullest, completely. You're a lucky girl.
You're an adventurous. We admire you having no fear, and some of the things you do, we think is totally awesome.
Wow, Sam. Take it all in. Loyal, kind, electric. That is what you embody. That's who you are. And also, wow, what a transition, right? Well, this next part is about memories. I hope you'll have a good time reliving them.
She has always been there for me. She was there for me through all of my ups and downs of being at Sac Dance Lab. Along with, she was always there for me as I was getting ready to move to Texas, and she still is there for me to this day and checks in on me and makes sure everything's going well, as she knew the transition to Texas was really hard.
she's always there to listen and just be there. Sometimes I just need someone to lean on, a shoulder to cry on, and Sam is always there.
I have 9 years of watching her deal with hardships, help me deal with hardships. Anything she sets her mind to, she goes for it. From acting classes in New York to traveling the world, being in Australia for months, and then traveling with me to Rome, Amsterdam, Japan. Like, me and Sam have been everywhere, and all I can say throughout it all, she's been an exceptional friend. I've really never met anyone like her.
I don't know anyone who every time I see you, no matter what crazy things are happening in your life, you always have time to hear what's going on in ours, even though you're so busy and you're just so thoughtful.
We've been friends for 16 years, since high school, and we've gone through so many phases together, whether it was thinking we were G's in high school to growing up and trying to figure our path out in our 20s, and now in our 30s and finally kind of figuring it out. Sam has just been consistent through it all. I know that if I need someone to call, someone for amazing advice, Sam is the person. And I'm just so appreciative of you, G.
I remember when we were on Mykonos in Greece, and we used the quad to drive around, and we couldn't get up this hill because it didn't have enough power. So we had to go up it backwards, and here we are passing people on a quad going backwards. It was such a fun time.
This one time when I visited her in Amsterdam, my feet were hurting me so bad, and I couldn't walk home, so she switched her shoes with me so I could walk home. And then we stopped to get Burger King, and then somehow I slid onto the bus and then we went home from there.
When I started dancing at Sac Dance Lab, I feel like you were so nice and so open, and you really made me feel comfortable.
In college, you were always the one who was ready to go at the drop of a hat to do anything, whether it was going to Bear Hole, the bars, a party.
I will never forget that first night that I met you at Sac Dance Lab, and you were telling me about how you just wanted to go to Australia. So then you went, and like, you didn't listen to what anybody else was saying. You just knew that you wanted to go, and so you made it happen. Like, I remember thinking that night, like, wow, like she really knows like how to live life.
One of my favorite memories of Samantha is when we did the obstacle course and when we all went to Italy together, and we had such a great time. We went out to eat, we were in this hot weather, we were taking pictures, and then when we did the obstacle course, I was pregnant with... Did you just burp? Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Every now and then I'll go out and I'll check my mail and I'll be looking for, you know, bills and whatever. And then I'll have a card from Sam. And it's not a special occasion, it's not my birthday, it's not anything. It's just Sam, being sweet. So, and it just makes my day. And I don't know anyone else that does that, truly.
You started out being a breech baby, so I had to have a C-section. And the first thing I saw, other than hearing you, crying with a loud voice, so I knew you were going to be very outspoken, and then screaming when you were born, and you haven't stopped.
From the time she was a little girl and I would drive to her house in my minivan and pick her up, she would come out with her suitcase with a big smile, jump into the car, and not hesitate for a second to leave and stay 2 or 3 nights with me. She didn't cry, she didn't complain, she wasn't afraid, she was determined. And in so many different times in her life, watching her grow up, the decisions she's made, the things she's done, she is determined. That is admirable.
I'd say traveling to Thailand was a big trip.
I'll always remember the first time I met you, how much fun we had just getting to know each other at Janice's house and learning about our mutual love for all things BTS.
I see that you're really enjoying life right now and you're doing great things. I hope to see you keep doing all those great things that you enjoy. And when you make it big, don't forget to give us a shout out. Hopefully next time we see each other, we can grab a cup of coffee, maybe catch up. And I wish you the best.
And now we've come to the end. Chapter 4, a birthday song. Hi Sam, happy birthday!
With all the best that life has to offer. Happy birthday, honey.
Happy birthday, Sam.
Happy birthday.
We hope you have the best day. Hugs and kisses from Jennifer and
Jody.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Samantha. Happy birthday to you. Hey, that takes a lot to get us to sing. At least he has a good voice.
No, I don't.
We hope you have a wonderful birthday.